Hi there. Thanks for joining CPG Bytes, a series of short video segments from Treasure Data, where we chat about the latest news and industry trends and read between the lines to provide a perspective and insights. So David, my friend, what do you have for us this week?
Hey, good afternoon, Stephen. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, David, and how are you?
I'm doing well as well. So I thought today we talk a little bit about a press release that an announcement that Treasure Data made back in February. It's a little bit dated, but still very, very relevant about some new capabilities that Treasure Data has announced around having the omni-channel-first customer journey orchestration solution. So that's quite a mouthful. So really, what does this provide? It's really providing that continuous personalization across the entire customer journey. And let's talk about that a little bit, because I think when we think about the customer journey, I think about there being really sort of three different kinds of silos that exist within a CPG organization that kind of limits that ability to engage with the consumer. The first is really just the silo around the data about the consumer itself. Like knowing me as an individual requires a lot of different data sources, and bringing all those different sources together and that silos together is what a CDP does and what's really good at. But I would argue that's almost like table stakes, right? Yeah. Today, consumers' expectations around personalization have really grown over the last few years, and to really ensure you have that customer loyalty, you have to make sure you are relevant and resonate with the consumer, that you prove that you truly know them as an individual. So that's really kind of that first kind of level, if you will, of silos that need to be broken down. The second is, consumers don't think of, the contact center as one thing, and, the website is a separate thing, and an email campaign is another. They think of everything holistically from a brand perspective, and they want that to be really, really seamless. So there's this other silo that typically exists with a CPG organization. That's kind of around the departments and the processes, right? That the database that supports the contact center may be completely different than the one that supports the digital marketing campaigns, and that may be completely different than if there's maybe say a direct-to-consumer commerce perspective. The commerce data maybe is separated. So being able to bring all of that data together and breaking down those silos across the processes is really important to provide that seamless engagement with the consumer. And then I'd think that the final set of silos really exists typically within organizations that maybe have multiple brands, where maybe I engage with, let's say I'm a large CPG and maybe I have a pet food group and a confectionery group and maybe a baby care group as an example. If I engage with pet care and that brand knows me as an individual and I've given consent around privacy and different things, I would expect that to transfer across all of the brands within that organization. So I'm not having to make selections from a consent perspective. I'm not getting kind of different levels of engagement across those brands. I want that to be seamless as well from a brand perspective. So breaking those silos down across the organization from a brand perspective is really, really important. And those silos, breaking down all three of those silos is really what a CDP does. That's what Treasure Data is all about. And I think, this being able to orchestrate that journey across all of these different touch points and be able to break down all of those silos is really, really, really cool.
Yeah, no, and I think that goes back to the point of saying the right things to the right people at the right time, right? So whether it's a silo about the consumers, or silo through all the touch points, or silo through all the brands or products that you carry, I guess to have one tool that helps you orchestrate all the different, the journey of your consumers, because after all, you were in the consumer business, to understand who the consumers are, to personalize your message to them, to give them the right recommendation at the right time, and really guide them through that entire consumer journey. And across brands, you want to have a tool that kind of guides you through that automatically, without you having to do a one-to-one type of approach. By having this joint orchestration tool, you'll be able to do that I would say en masse at scale. So you can do this to thousands, millions of people that is coming through your system all at the same time.
Exactly. And I think you're going to provide this link to the viewers in at the bottom of the page. But this page, there's not just the information about the solution, but there's a data sheet here that's pretty nice. It talks a little bit more detail about the capabilities, and there's even some screenshots of what the solution looks like. So I strongly encourage the viewers to click on that link to learn more about this wonderful new solution.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. So thank you, David, for the insights today, and thank you for joining us. Same as always, we have made this tool available to you. This is actually kind of a one link. You can go in, just like what David has shown us, and you can navigate on the left-hand side all the different data sheets, all the different materials, videos, and even the press release announcement regarding the journey orchestration tool. So you can just come here, you can capture all the different assets that we have gone through today. So don't forget to visit this link after watching this video. And for more videos like this, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the bell for all notifications. And we will be back in 2 more weeks with more topics for CPG Bytes. Take care.
Thanks. Bye-bye.